Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize the 100th birthday of Edythe Kengla Swann. Edythe was born on December 5, 1920 in Tucson, Arizona to Herman Kengla and Joaquina Robles Kengla. She is a descendant of Arizona's pioneering ranching and railroad families. Since childhood, Edythe was instilled with a pioneering spirit. Her grandfather, Burnaby Robles, was an immigrant from Mexico who established a stagecoach shop in Arizona that ultimately became the Robles Ranch in the mid-1980s. The ranching complex ultimately comprised over 1 million acres, making it one of the largest ranches in Arizona. Edythe graduated from the University of Arizona in 1941 with a degree in home economics. As the United States entered World War II, more women were being called to fill jobs that were previously held by men. Edythe was determined to take advantage of the new opportunities opening around her. Enamored by the possibility of travel, Edythe became a flight attendant for American Airlines. Flight attendant school was an immersive environment of rigorous training in a multitude of subjects. Edythe became well-versed in the technical side of flying. She excelled in meteorology and was well prepared for difficult emergencies during flight. Edythe also took great interest in the maintenance of DC-3 aircraft, and was very knowledgeable about the inner workings of many cockpit systems. Edythe diligently worked to meet industry expectations and to create an atmosphere that eased the concerns of her passengers while promoting the airline industry. She loved being a pioneer in a profession that represented new opportunities to women and allowed them to find freedom through adventure. While Edythe was stationed with American Airlines in El Paso, she met Richard Ernest Swann, a lieutenant in the Army stationed at Fort Bliss. Edythe and Richard quickly fell in love and married in 1945. At the time, airlines required that flight attendants be unmarried, so Edythe made the difficult choice to leave behind her beloved career for a new future as a wife and a mother. Today, together, Edythe and Richard raised 5 children and started their own business, representing lamp and home furnishing manufacturers in Dallas, Texas. Edythe worked hard to assist her husband at the store while raising their children and becoming an active member of their community. She served as a precinct chairman and was an avid volunteer at her church and for local events. In 2017, Edythe was widowed after 72 years of marriage. Together, Richard and Edythe had 5 children, 12 grandchildren, and 15 great-grandchildren. Today, Edythe remains independent in mindset and in ability. Her pioneering spirit and moral resolve continue to serve as an inspiration to her family. Edythe Kengla Swann's life story exemplifies the opportunity afforded to descendants of immigrants who pursue challenging careers that help this country grow and whose self-determination and commitment to family help to maintain the strength of American culture. Mr. Speaker, Edythe Kengla Swann has lived a long life filled with joy, love, and above all, a pioneering spirit. I'm proud to recognize her on this joyous occasion, and I know that her family and friends love her and are proud of her. I wish Edythe many more years of health and happiness in the future. As I close today, I urge all Americans to continue praying for their country during these difficult times, for our military men and women who protect us from external threats, and for our first responders who protect us here at home. And Mr. Speaker, I hope all Americans have a great holiday season and a very happy and joyous Christmas. And I yield back the balance of my time to Mr. Gomer. Thank you, Mr.